Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and here is the camera comparison of two mid-range smartphones with good hardware, the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 and the Honor 8X. Both the smartphones have great hardware and also good camera hardware, so let's find out how they perform in this segment. Talking about the specifications, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 has a dual camera with 12 megapixel primary camera with f-stop 1.8 aperture and a secondary 5 megapixel shooter for depth sensing. The front camera is a 13 megapixel sensor with f-stop 2.0 aperture and also LED flash is included here. Coming to the Honor 8X, it comes with a 20 megapixel shooter with f-stop 1.8 aperture. It also has a 2 megapixel secondary depth sensor. There is also a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera on the front panel for selfies along with screen flash. Now let's go straight into the camera samples and see which is better. First up, let's have a look at the video recording. Here both the smartphones can record videos in 1080p resolution. While the Zenfone Max Pro M2 has support for 4K videos, Honor 8X misses out on that. Also, the Honor 8X does not come with EIS support and hence the video looks shaky. Even though the Max Pro M2 has slight focus hunting issues, we would pick the Max Pro M2 in terms of the video recording because of the EIS and 4K support. Next up, the daylight captures. Looking at the samples, you could see that both the devices offer good imaging abilities and the sharpness levels are also good. If you zoom into the images, you can see Honor 8X has slightly sharper images. Also, when it comes to sky colors, the Honor 8X produces more realistic colors and the Zenfone looks a bit washed out. The colors are not really consistent on the Zenfone Max Pro M2 and with the latest update, Honor 8X tendency to saturate the images has also been controlled. There is also an AI mode available on the Honor 8X, while the Zenfone Max Pro M2 will get it in the December update. In the close-up images, you could see both the devices have good colors and produce sharp images. The details are also good on both the phones, with the Max Pro M2 going for warmer tones, while the 8X has slightly cooler tones. Now next, let's have a look at the low light captures. Both the devices have f1.8 aperture and produces decent results in low light. While the Zenfone Max Pro M2 has sharper pictures with more noise, the Honor 8X goes for aggressive noise reduction and hence is softer and tends to be blurry at the edges. In indoor lighting conditions, both are quite decent performers. Now coming to the portrait mode. Here we could see both the devices are capable of producing decent portrait shots. The edge detection is quite similar on both the phones, but here we would pick the Zenfone Max Pro M2 as the portrait shots on the Honor 8X tends to be a bit artificial in nature. Finally, the selfie camera. The Max Pro M2 has a 13 megapixel selfie camera, while the Honor 8X has a 16 megapixel shooter. The selfie performance is good on both the devices and the skin tones are also quite similar. The selfies are sharper on the Zenfone Max Pro M2 when compared to the Honor 8X. In extreme low light selfies and selfies with flash, the Honor 8X looks better. The Honor 8X also offers portrait mode in selfies, but the Max Pro M2 will be getting it by an update scheduled for December. The edge detection is not great on Honor 8X, so we'll have to wait and see how Asus implements it. So this is the front-facing camera sample taken with the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2. So it can record videos in 1080p resolution, and there is an update coming in for the front camera which will enable electronic image stabilization, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front-facing camera. So this is the front-facing camera sample taken with the Honor 8X. It can record videos in 1080p resolution, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front-facing camera on the Honor 8X. So that is the camera comparison of the Max Pro M2 with the Honor 8X. So summing up, which is the better camera smartphone? Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 needs a bit more tweaking with the camera, especially the processing of colors, and we expect it to be fixed in the update coming soon. The Honor 8X on the other hand has improved with the new update and saturation issues have been fixed to an extent. In the video department, the Zenfone Max Pro M2 is the clear winner with EIS and 4K support. Both are really good capable camera centric smartphones below the 15K price segment. So which is your pick among the two camera smartphones? Drop in your thoughts in the comment section. So this is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.